Hello, leader readers. We are here at Kenrick's Meat and Catering today for our fine flash. If you found our little rolled up newspaper buddy flash in their ad, you are in our drawing, which we'll do later. But we're going to talk about some tasty sandwiches that are in front of us first. So we have Mike the Meat Man here and Steve. No fun nickname for him yet. But Mike, tell us about these sandwiches.
So our original sandwich is the Kenrick Special, which has been around for forever, and then it's one of our best-selling sandwiches. It has the roast beef, turkey, ham, a Volpe salami, and then it's topped with lettuce, tomato, red onion, mild peppers, pickles, and then your choice of cheese and our special sauce that goes on there. And then we came out with two new sandwiches, which has really been taken off, is the Kenrick Ozark Griller Sandwich, which we take a thin sliced beef ribeye and we saute that on the flat top with seasoning, and then we top it with crispy bacon and the cheddar cheese that we put in the grillers, and then the bread is toasted and seasoned with the Snyder's prime rib seasoning on top of the bread. So when you bite in it, you really get a good flavor of Ozark Grillers, and it's just really been selling like crazy. And then the next one we came out with is the Michael Sangelo, and that one has the mortadella, the roast beef, pepperoni, ham, capicola, topped with Provel cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, mild peppers, a red wine vinaigrette, and then the bread is also seasoned with the garlic pepper. So both sandwiches they're really tasty, they're really big. You can almost split them if you're not a big eater. But they've been doing really well for us, and the cafe is starting to take off. We open on Sundays now with family meals for four, so there's 4 different meals that you can purchase starting at like $28 to feed a family of 4. We've been trying to soup the menu up a little bit and make things different.
Wow, I'm officially hungry. Sounds fabulous.
A couple of things is that we're open till 6 now on Fridays, so we're open all day. We're open 10 to 6 on Friday. We're open 10 to 3 Monday through Thursday. Saturday we're open 10 to 5, and then Sunday 10 to 4. And like Mike said, we have those Sunday meal for 4s that are really kind of taking off too. Another thing about these sandwiches real quick, I got to tell you, we wanted to impress the menu and upgrade the menu. So Mike came out with 2 of these. And it was the Ozark Griller and the Michael Sangelo. So after he came out with the Ozark Griller sandwich, that was easy to name. But the Michael Sangelo is actually named after Mike. So Michael Sangelo, we thought it was a fun pun to head off with.
A little sandwich craftsmanship, if you will. Yes. Well, wonderful. So expanded hours on Friday. So if you're on your way home from work, you don't know what you're grilling that night, or grilling up on Saturday, stop by. And Sunday, now with the family meals, drop on by. And Sundays is new hours for you guys, right?
Not just for the K Cafe. So we used to be closed on Sundays, but now we're open in the K Cafe. So our regular hours are 9 to 4 in our store, and we're talking about the K Cafe hours.
Okay, perfect.
Stephanie S. is asking the address here.
Oh, what's the address?
It is 4324 Weber Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63123.
Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah.
Quarter mile off of 55, right?
Yes, quarter mile off 55. Super easy for me to get here today. Tell me a little bit about the history of your guys' business.
So Joe, the current owner, bought the business in 1976, and he was actually just a meat cutter, and he bought it from who I call my Uncle Pete, who's really not my uncle at all. And one day, Pete throws his hands up and says, "I don't want to run this place anymore." And Joe's standing in the corner cutting meat. He goes, "I'll buy it," kind of humorously. And Joe goes, "I really don't have the money for this." He goes, "We're going to go across the street. We're going to talk to Pete the banker. You're going to have this by noon." He goes, "Should I talk to my wife?" And Pete goes, "No, you shouldn't do that." So Joe bought the business that day. So this was up off of Gravois. Up by the Starbucks, up on Gravois. And then in 1980, Joe bought the building up at Dana and Weber, which was 4918 Weber Road, and they maintained the business. So John, his brother, my father, came aboard in 1980, and they had built this market of fresh meats, hanging sides of beef, They started to do 2-pound units in 1985. They started catering for one of their employees, so the gentleman wanted Kenricks to cater. They all kind of grouped together to bring all this food together, and that night we booked 3 jobs. And Monday morning, my dad walks in and said, we're a catering company now. And I think they had bickered a little bit to get that far, but you know what? That's how things happen. And then fast forward to 2004, we bought this building. It's a 10,000 square foot facility, and we've added on a few times, which is really cool. And really, it's great to have the support of our employees and our customers throughout the years to make this business really strive. So we're very happy to have done that.
Awesome. Love that history. So Joe sounds like a great guy to get like cooking advice from. Probably not marital advice. Gotta ask the wife, right?
He's extremely gregarious, so he will light up any room, and if you're at a bar with him, he might even buy you a drink.
Oh, wow. Me and Joe should hang out. No, but tell me a little bit. Obviously, we just talked about the K Cafe, all the awesome sandwiches you have, the new Sunday hours. Tell me about what's happening in store if you're looking to shop. Maybe you want to make your own sandwich at home. What can you help people with?
So one of the good things is, like, we're getting into that kind of fallish season, so people are starting to look for different things to cook. They're getting away from grilling a little bit. I know we got the Labor Day holiday coming up. Everybody's going to get that last one in, but, you know, we offer a lot of different winter, fall favorites. Like, we do a White Castle stuffed pork chop, so that's something different that we offer. We take White Castles, we make a stuffing out of that, and we stuff bone-in pork chops with it. So we have different we have an apple stuffed pork chop. We do stuffed pork tenderloins wrapped in bacon. All of our beef roast when people are ready for that, you know, to make a roast for Sunday or the weekend. All of the, you know, stew meats, and everything's cut here fresh. We are a USDA facility, so we service about 80 restaurants in the area. So that's one thing that people don't really know about us on the, you know, on the other side of things. We are supplying restaurants in the St. Louis area with local cuts of beef, chicken, and pork, some seafood items as well. And the lunch meats that you were talking about, we make all of our own lunch meats here at Kenrick's with no preservatives. So our honey smoked turkey, our oven roasted turkey, our roast beef, we have several different, our hams that we do here as well, and all the sides that you need to get in breads from different local bakeries. We offer Fazio Bakery here too. So
nice. So you mentioned Labor Day. What are you guys cooking up for Labor Day?
Oh, really funny story. I'll let Mike start.
I'm probably going to smoke some ribs or chicken, one of the two. I'm thinking pool party, hamburgers, hot dogs, and bratwurst. I'm going to go original. I think last year we talked about our pork steak. So we have a 100% pork butt patty that you grill up. You put it on a bun, top it with some coleslaw. Very good. So I think we talked about that last year, but this year's going to be by the pool, and burgers, brats, and dogs for me.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Mentioning burgers, brats, and dogs, we recognize that with this economy that people are struggling a little bit. So we actually have over 25 different varieties of meat packages that come in all sizes, starting at $40 for the burgers, brats, and dogs, all the way up into the 300s for steak packages, variety packages. We even have it includes eggs, bacon, lunch meat, everything you would need for a weekend. So again, that's one thing that we're offering right now that is that we always offer, but it's to help out and buy in bulk, and you save a little bit of money.
Yeah, a one-stop shop for everything. I like it. What is your guys' favorite thing that you take home from here?
That's easy. Steak. I'll eat it every night. We got twice-baked potatoes down there. We make homemade twice-baked potatoes that we pre-bake. We top them with cheddar cheese, bacon. Mike actually came up with that idea, too. You can tell Mike's the real innovator of the store, but he kind of moves everything along. He's great at doing that. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't get one of those twice-baked potatoes, that you're missing out. But like I said, we cut our steaks fresh. We'll cut them to any size. You come in and tell them you want a certain size, we'll cut them to your size. We had Tony Twist come in here and get like 2-inch thick cut pork steaks. So really, we'll do anything, but steak's my answer.
Okay, you can't answer steak. He stole that answer.
No, I'm more of a hamburger guy anyway. So I like hamburgers. We have probably 10 or 12 different varieties of burgers, from pork, chicken to turkey to beef. So we have so many varieties of different kinds of burgers. We have Wagyu burgers too. So I'm more of a hamburger guy, but I mean, it's funny that you mentioned the potatoes because I've ran into people and they're like, Mike, those baked potatoes, man, are the best. And I'm like, dude, we're running a meat market. I want you to tell me my steaks are good, not my potatoes. You know, so.
But steak and potatoes is a good meal. So I'd eat it every night too.
Yes,
But
yes.
We do have something coming up on September 13th for the first time. So we have a big boat that we do our shrimp and crawfish boils on. So, yep. So on the 13th of September, we're going to offer a crab and seafood boil that you can get here out of our K Cafe from 11 to 6. It's our first time doing it, so we're going to offer like with Cajun butter or regular butter or garlic butter. And we do a lot of boils for corporate parties and stuff. So we're going to have a meal that serves 4, or you can buy just individually meals too.
Something interesting about that is if you ever wanted to come in, we do offer a shrimp boil for 4. We call it the Bayou Bayou. So you get the shrimp, the potatoes, the andouille sausage. So you get all that, and I believe it's $59.99, and we'll wrap it all up. We give you the aluminum pan, give you boiling instructions. So if you ever want to do it at home, it's a pretty cool experience also.
yeah, that makes it easy too, right? That's awesome.
Something different for Labor Day.
Yeah.
If someone's tired of barbecue this Labor Day and they want to do a shrimp boil for 4, they call us. We get everything ready, and all they have to do is put everything in the pot. So.
Okay, before we start drawing for Fine Flash, remind everybody where you're located and all your hours.
We're located at 4324 Weber Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63123. Our phone number is 314-631-2440. You can reach us at kenricks.com. You can also follow us on our socials at Kenrick's Meats and Catering. So we do a lot of fun Instagrams also, so follow us. And then we're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday 9 to 4.
Perfect. All righty. Rob's trying to steal stuff.
No, Rob, no.
Bad Rob. Rob, get the blue bucket for us. We're going to make Rob work for his paycheck today. All right, what are our winners winning or winner winning today? Who's coming out of this bucket? Yeah.
So we're gonna whoever pulls this, we're gonna give them a Brats Burgers and Dogs package that would be really good for the holiday weekend. So I believe it's like 32 pieces of meat, so it's a good value.
Nice. All right. Yeah, Mike gets a picket. Oh, who's gonna win?
All right, Elizabeth Schaefer.
Elizabeth, you're the lucky winner. So remind Elizabeth what she just won.
So she's gonna get the Brats Burgers and Dogs package. It's 32 pieces of meat, so you should be able to feed your whole family this holiday weekend coming up.
Nice. All righty. Well, take a look at our coupon values book. Fine Flash is always in there. He's kind of hidden in one of the ads. If you find him, snap a picture. Send the leader proof somehow through the mail, through Facebook, through email that you found Flash, and you can enter to win our next Fine Flash drawing. That's how that works. And Rob, not allowed, Rob. Stop it. Stop. Anyways, Steve, Mike, thank you so much. Any last words? Any cooking advice? Sandwich creation advice?
I'm going to tell you, we'd like to thank you guys for coming out here and being a part of this. We welcome all the customers that we have. We look forward to seeing some new faces, too. So we appreciate all the time you give us, and thank you very much.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Mike and Steve.